Hello everyone and welcome to the very first bonus video game stream. During the Extra Life charity event last November, with your generous help, we raised over $1,200 for Rady Children's Hospital here in San Diego. And I promised for every $100 we'd raise, I'd do an extra game stream. So $1,200, this is the first of 12. So, welcome to the first bonus game stream. Today we're going to play a little bit of Gravity Rush, originally a release for the Vita, which I don't have, but it was remastered and re-released for the PS4 a year or two or three or some time ago. And I've always been curious about it. I've heard some interesting things about it. I've heard it's good. I've heard the mechanics are fun. So I bought it on a sale, and I'm debating whether I should buy the sequel. So I'm actually in the middle of the game, but that's okay. So you'll notice the juddering around. It's because there's motion controls that move things around based on different scenes, usually the cut scenes. Let's see if I can get that working a little bit better this way. Hard for me to adjust things because I'm on a bit of a delay. Is that the right direction? Oh, that's not doing anything at all. Move. Huh? Okay, that's better. Alright. Okay, so where we are in the middle of the game is, oh hey, there are more jewels over there. Hi, old dude. So, the weird mechanic of this game is Cat here, named so because she has a cosmic space cat that follows her around. She has gravity powers, so she can lift up into the air and change her own personal gravity. So if she wants to stand on this wall, gravity goes in that direction. And she's now running around on this wall. And you can tell by her hair and her scarf that gravity is that way. See, there's your house. There's the dude sitting there. So, we can go back if we want. No, I don't want to do any of that. Thank you. So that's the gimmick of the game, really, is you go falling through the air to collect stuff. So we're now running upside down to collect our little power gems and things, which are used for upgrading, but also changing things in the environment, because the town has fallen on hard times, so sometimes their cable cars and Ferris wheels and other fun things don't work correctly, and they require these power gems to turn back on. Well, not everyone has gravity powers, so it's up to Cat here to make things right by collecting these gems. And it's an interesting mechanic. It's actually a lot of fun and done pretty well. You'd think it'd be extraordinarily disorienting, and it may be disorienting to watch, but I think the idea of, even though her gravity is sticking her to the ceiling, her hair and her scarf aren't obeying her own gravity, which doesn't make any sense, but does make it a lot easier to orient yourself, so. That's also kind of an interesting conceit that Cat can't fly, per se. She can only just fall in certain directions. And of course, that's how you attack mostly in the game, because there are little squiddy monster enemies. And, how you attack them is you dive bomb them by floating away and then kicking at them. And I saw another line of jewels here somewhere. Where are they? And there we go. Now, being based on a Vita game, it stops drawing, it takes all the textures away, and just gives you an impression of the city over there. you know, it's based on a Vita game. That's okay. I'm sure it draws out further in the sequel, which was made for the PS4, which I'm thinking about picking up. The only problem is where my house? I forgot where my house was. Oh well. The only problem with that is and I forgot what I was going to say. So where are we going? Downtown Venda Center. Alright. So here's the map, and I want to go here. Oh, we've got some conversations. Actually, I want to go back home so I can fast travel. There we go. So if you ever get lost, you can do things like this so you can find your way back. Whee! Falling through the air. Oh, I'm standing on the wall. Anime Momo says tried playing it on the Vita, but had a hard time enjoying it because of the analog sticks. Yeah, I imagine this probably is a bit difficult to manage on the Vita. Leviathan says Part 2 is worth buying. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning in that direction because I'm quite enjoying this game. I don't think it's like super great, but it's cute and it's fun. Let's go here. And I'm sure the sequel improves on a lot of things. For instance, one of your powers is the ability to pick things up with like a gravity force field. See how I have this box here? And I can like throw it at this person? Let's see if I can... See, I've got a bunch of stuff now. Take that, copper! Boom, boom, boom! This mechanic in this game does not really work very well. Like, I only grabbed 2 of the 3 barrels, even though I was standing right next to all of them. I played the demo for 2, and that seems to work a lot better. Cat also isn't very easy to control along the ground. In the sequel, she runs a little bit faster, and she'll happily... See how she's clambering over things? That seems to work a lot better in the sequel, but you're meant to use your gravity powers to get around, so not that big of a deal. Whoops! I fell off a building, but that's okay. I am the Gravity Queen! Yeah, it's a game that I would describe this game as okay, which, I mean, talk about damning with faint praise, but I really like the game. I like the art. This is one of the duller areas, I suppose. We're also, we kind of went into a pocket universe where time moves differently, and then when we came back it was a year later and the bad guys have kind of taken over, which is why you see these posters here and these weird barricades with this Nazi or First Order-ish looking symbol, and everything's kind of gray and bombed out. So we're in the middle of the story somewhere. Basically what happened is you can see that, you know, the edge of the universe here. Well, a bus full... Oh, hey, look, more jewels! Whee! A bus full of children drove off the edge of one of these towns, but they didn't die. They ended up in a place where gravity just works differently. Or I'm sorry, time just works differently. And Kat went down there to try to save them. And she brought them back, but she came back a different direction. When she came back, a year had passed. So, and I saw a conversation balloon over here. Hello, conversation balloon. That means so. Ooh, ah. Hi, sir. What's your beef? Dense. Oh, okay. So this requires some explanation. This is what there are two people who are like ghosts who exist outside of our perception of time. So this guy has been talking to us, which is why his conversation seems to start in the middle of a sentence. So to his perception, he's just talking to us. To our perception, we find him in different places at different times and just get fragments of the conversation. So he continues to say, dense gravitational field that warped space-time. Perhaps if I find my wife, I can come up with a way to stop the effects. Now, we found her wife, his wife, hanging around before, so this seems to be... I don't know if it's a side quest or really necessary for the story or all. My thinking is, if we can reproduce the exact effects of the experiment, we might be able to return things to normal. Of course, that won't be easy, seeing as how I lost all my equipment in the accident. Yeah, that's too bad. But you have given me hope, Kat! I've never been one to believe in fate before, but I cannot believe our meeting was mere... Wait, you said something about a wife. I think she might be... Wait, why can't I remember? And he'll fade away. Bye. Aw. Goodbye, cruel world! Nah, just kidding. Oh, but look. I did not know that was there. Oh, and there's more down there. I'm one of those annoying gamers where even if I have and I can do a slide. Whee! Where if I have a goal in mind of going somewhere specific, I will, if I see something shiny, I will immediately go for it. And then I'll be a long ways away from where I wanted to be. But that's how I game. I must get the shiny things. But they do help you with improving the city. And I have 4,000, so I can probably buy some upgrades here. Let's see. Health, recovery time. Actually doing pretty good on my stuff here. Okay, stasis field, gravity slide. I guess we can power these up a bit. These are some special attacks that you have. I'll show them off when we get enemies. I use spiraling claw mostly, which is why that's upgraded and these are not. So let's upgrade these. And and we can't afford anything else, but it's always nice to have some in reserve in case we come across a piece of town that we want to fix. Alright, where are we going? There's some more conversation balloons, so... Let's give that a waypoint. No, it's not too far. Let's see... seems to be in here somewhere. No. We're here? Where are you? Who wants to talk with Kat? Everyone wants to talk to the woman with the kitty. There we go. Leviathan says, fast-paced gameplay, mini-games with online rankings, main missions, side missions, treasure hunt, can share location hints, though fight scenes can be hard and controls. Being critical about this game, I would say that the fighting is, while fun because the mechanics are so different, it's not very deep. You basically dive kick everyone, and that's about it. Leviathan continues, Vita sticks are something you need to get used to, in my opinion. It also depends on the game. Freedom Wars, great game, did it good, for example. Hello, Red Devil Daisy. I like that name. Dazzy, probably. Big fan of Gravity Rush? Yeah, I'm quite liking it. And I'm leaning heavily towards picking up the sequel while it's still on sale. What do you have to say, lady? Oh, I remember you. You're the girl that did, something, right? Yes, that's exactly who I am. Does the girl who can shift gravity ring a bell?
That's what it was, of course. It's been so long, you'll have to forgive me.
Remember, we've been gone for a year by the perspective of the town, even though we were only gone for a few days by our perspective.
Especially with things the way they are now, sometimes it's just better to forget, you know?
Speaking of things the way they are now, has anything unusual happened in the last few days? Cat, year. Like a giant flying temple appearing in the sky. Okay, we flew all the children from the pocket dimension who crashed there in a school bus. We flew them back here in a temple, and our buddy Raven did that, but we got sidetracked to fight a monster.
Eh? What are you going on about? If anything like that showed up, the army would blow it away.
Oh no, they killed all the children!
My grandson's in the army, you know. I'm glad he found his calling, but he never finds the time to visit his poor old grandmother. And then there's that son of mine. He's working morning, noon, and night over in that military factory making weapons, leaving me alone with that wretched wife of his. Would you believe?
Oh, that sounds terrible. I'd better get going. Let me know if you see any giant temples flying in the sky, alright? Bye! Alright, who else wants to talk with the great cat? What am I called? My reputation is idol shifter. I've heard better. Alright. Yep. Which way? That way. Ooh! Shiny! Oh, there was one on the balcony, too. Let's see. On all 4 balconies, alright. Oh. Oop, I see a shiny over there too. Wait a minute. Was there one over here? Oh no, this... There's no corner on this building. Oh well. Pretty sure where was it? Yep, there you are. Must have all the shiny things. Oop, did I see shinies? Yes! One thing the game does that I really like, and I like this kind of thing in games in general, is you will have a place that's a bit of a fixer-upper. Oop, 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 shiny. And you spend time and effort and resources making the place better. For example, if you've played Xenoblade Chronicles, there's Colony 9 or 6 or something like that. That basically got hit by a giant rock and now it's flattened, and you spend a lot of your time and effort and resources and side quests and stuff building it back up. You build up the streets, and you build streetlights and a library and a canteen and everything else. And Okami is a game where the land is blighted and you bring the vegetation and flowers and stuff back. Some of the Tales games, you'll have a town that's in complete disrepair and you use the money you find to build it back up to its former glory. I love stuff like that. And this game has things like that too. I mentioned you use your little purple gems to restart the Ferris wheel, restart the cable car. You also, part of the game was pieces of the town were split. Oop, oop, oop. I see you over there. Pieces of the town were split apart and you had to bring them back. I love stuff like that. I'm a complete mark for gameplay mechanics like that. Hello car, flying car. Another interesting thing that you probably saw is when you shift your own personal gravity, sometimes people will get caught up with it. Like, hi lady, I'm gonna go over here. Would you like to go with me? He's like, oh no, no, not me, I didn't want to go. They seem to despawn pretty quickly, which is a shame, but it's kind of funny that people get caught up in your gravity wells. Hi, dude. Hello, woman who just phased into existence. Sorry. Hi, want to go for a ride? Aww. That's a shame. Sometimes dogs and cats get caught up in your flying shenanigans, too. And he just ran off into... Hi, puppy.
Let's go this way. Whee! Yeah, whoop. Did the dog go this way? Oh well. So about the rebuilding parts of town, the thing that doesn't quite work in this game is, while I do like the design of the game and the characters and the story for the most part, when you're fixing parts of town and bringing other parts of town back to where they were supposed to be, these people don't really feel like they belong here, that they actually live here or have their lives. They're just people that the game's drawing into place to populate it. There isn't a great sense of, yay, the cable car's working again so people can go to work. It's just you start the cable car and yay, the cable car works. So hopefully that's works a bit better in the sequel. And it's fine here and it's satisfying. There's just not a good sense that anyone really cares much. I'm sure she cared that I tricked her, but... Alright, let's see what... Oh, I think this is the fortune teller's place. The lost shifter has returned. I've been expecting you. Please, I need your help. Can you use your power to help me find Raven, Zaza, and her? Your wish is my command. Let's see here. Oh! What? What do you see? Well, something seems to be interfering, so I can only see bits and pieces. They are close, and yet they are far. I'm sorry, I'm afraid that's all I've got. I see, but hey, that at least means they're out there, right? I guess I just have to be patient and believe they'll return at some point. Yeah, that's looking at the bright side. Alright, who else wants to talk to the great cat? No one in this part of town, so... How about up here? Yep. Okay. So we'll use our handy-dandy little manhole to go over to whatever part of town that is. And we'll go right here. So this will give you a good see, this place is a lot different looking. This is the red light district, essentially. And oh god, I'm never going to get anything done because there's just stuff all over the place. And I got a trophy. Yay. Yeah, it's trying to land in the fire there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm cool. Just standing here. It's good. Hey, how y'all doing? Fear the wrath of the great and powerful Oz. Can your king or whoever's running things now do this? I am immortal. Bow down, fools, to your fire queen. Why aren't you paying attention to me? Hello? Woman standing in the fire up here. Is no one interested in that? Woman with a kitty standing in the fire. You people suck. No one appreciates miracles these days. Jesus Christ himself could come back and stand on water, turning fish into wine and things like that. Boy, I'm mixing the things up. And people would be like, they wouldn't even notice. Oh well. Oh, there's some more stuff. Ah, and it's the big gems too. Just shiny things all over the place. Never gonna get anything done because of the shinies.
I'm not really listening too carefully about what the guy's talking about because the game uses a fake language. It sounds vaguely French, but it's not a real language. So yeah, kind of like what Dinosaur Planet did, if you remember that game. I also don't remember all these fires the last time we were here. Also, the music is different. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably heard me mention this, or saw me mention this. But the original theme to this town sounds very much like the opening theme to the Critic. The Critic being the cartoon with Jay Sherman, the Critic. Hey, there's the Ferris wheel. You see, there's one of the things we did. We started up the Ferris wheel. Is anyone riding it? No, doesn't seem to be. Is there anyone lined up for it? No, it doesn't seem. No one really seems to care, and that's kind of my point with the. You're improving the town, but it doesn't really seem to matter that much. You know, you don't really see new people move in. I mean, for example, in there's a tangible effect that you're having on the town in Colony 6 or 9 or whatever it is in what's it called? Xenoblade Chronicles. In Beyond Good and Evil, the more you do to expose the shady government, the more people you see in the streets protesting, and your actions seem to actually be having an effect. These people don't seem to care unless I do this, and then they get really nervous. Wait, that's for some reason I spotted that and I thought it was a conversation bubble. I was wrong. There's the person who wants to talk. Alright. Oh, they're right over... Oh, I probably did see the conversation bubble. Okay. Well, hello, lady. Nice cock-hipped stance you've got there. Thank goodness the Nevi are gone. Nevi are the goopy shadow monsters that you haven't seen since I've been playing, but I'm sure we'll run into some eventually. Thank goodness they're gone, but now it looks like big old 24-hour military parade marching round outside my window. I hear gunshots practically every day. Yeah, I barely recognize this city anymore. I stood in a fire. It feels like we're being watched, too. I've seen them take away people who try to complain. Maybe we're safer with the Nevi. I don't know that the Nevi ever really did anything to anybody. I mean, maybe it does show an attack, but they just seem to be ugly monsters that people don't want around. I don't know if they're actually doing anything to anyone or not. Kind of like cockroaches, I guess. They're not really hurting you, per se, but they're gross and you don't want them around. Oh, more shinies. I believe I can fly. And if not fly, I believe I can fall through the sky. So, question for the chat. This is kind of something I was concerned about before I decided to stream this game. Does the falling through the air in different perspectives, is that hard to watch? I mean, is that disorienting and dizzying? I imagine it varies person to person, but I was thinking maybe this isn't the best game to stream because of the constant camera movement and perspective shifts, but I don't know. I think it's an interesting game that I think more people should take a look at just because there we go. I don't think a lot of people really played this. Especially the sequel, which came out, I think, a year ago. And they've already... I think they're closing the servers for it, which is a darn shame, and one of the reasons why I'm a little hesitant to get the sequel, because apparently there are items and collectibles that you can only get by doing things online, and since the game is now offline, you unless they do some type of update, you're not going to be able to get some of the, I guess, costumes and things. Leviathan says, watch me playing part 2 and you'll get motion sick. Now I see a green thing down there. Did I never do that one? Where am I? I'm over here. Oh, I never did this one right here because it's behind that damn, it's behind the manhole and I never saw it. So, I'll do that in a minute. So we'll just mark that, but I saw some goodies that I want. Whee! Over here. Alright. So I think it was a fight enemies challenge mission. Whoa, I'm gonna run into a building. Bump. Yeah, she doesn't take fall damage, so... She does crash in... Whoop, there went a bench. She does crash into the ground, but, she's okay. She's a tough cookie. Alright. Puppy! Okay, game designers. If you put puppies and kitties in your game, you need to put a pet the puppy and kitty button in your game. Because I can't do anything but kind of phase through the dog and I can't really throw it either, but you know. Because if you could, you know, I'd be throwing people off of the off of the landmass. Alright, so what's this now? Defeat as many bad guys as possible using only gravity throws. Oh, so the thing I'm terrible at. Okay. This ought to be pretty sad. What is this? Oh, is it ammo? Okay. Sure. Take that! Take that! See, it's kind of annoying that I'm only grabbing one at a time instead of all five. Like you're standing here, grab the rest of them. Grab all of them. That's annoying. Oh well. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Oh, hello, hello. Grab one, please. Grab the thing. Cat, seriously, grab the thing. Why are you not grabbing the thing? Cat, seriously, grab the thing. Grab the yellow balls of death. Okay. She doesn't like those, so we'll find different balls. Oh, there's some balls. We'll see if she likes these balls better. Hey, there we go. I don't even know where the bad guys are. Okay, that's this way. I'm running out of time. Yep, there's some bad guys. Hi. Boy, I hope this mechanic is better in the second game, because it really doesn't work very well here. Which is why I dive kick everything. Bad guy. Oh, hi, bad guy. No, no, no. Ugh. Well, at least I got enough for a silver medal. And I got the Super Spy Trophy. I don't even know what that means. Oh, no, I didn't? Oh, no, because I didn't even get 1,000 points. I didn't even get bronze on that one. I suck. Let's give that one more try. See if I can get at least a bronze medal out of it. Problem is I've gone through the entire game not using this mechanic because it just doesn't work very well. Well, okay, I guess you're going to prevent me from doing that, so... The other problem I have with this is when she does this little gravity field thing, she floats in the air, which is not what I want her to do most of the time. Whoop, wrong button. Alright, whoop, whoop, whoop. Did I... Oh, this way, yes. Got one dude here. Dip, dip, dip. Eat my yellow balls of death! Alright, well that's enough for a bronze at least. And I didn't grab any even though I was literally standing right next to them. See, in my mind, if I'm standing right next to it, I should grab all 5. Yeah. Well, enough for a bronze. Yay. Wait, no? Yes. Okay, good. Huzzah. Huzzah. Alright. Another irritating thing about the game is, you see it was auto-saving in the corner? You cannot get into the menu while it's auto-saving, which is really, really irritating. Alright, anyone want to talk to me here? Yes, yes they do. Alright. Oh, there should be a manhole right next to me. Yes. Oop. Oh, pardon. So all these different places I'm warping to are connected, and you can ride like the railway there to get to different places. But I've already done that, so it's fast. So I'm doing the fast travel warpy thing. Whee! Whoop! Ah, overshot. Alright, just try that. Oop, shiny. Oh! Hello, car. Alright. Hello, sir. How are you today? The army took the gravity generator away before we could even finish working on it. Gravity generator? That big round thing that was on top of the tower? Now they've got us building more weapons. Can you believe that? The old president of our company got hauled off for talking back to him, so we don't have much choice but to shut up and do what they say. At least if we want a paycheck. Alright. More stuff. Sir, not to put too fine a point on it, but, how the hell did you get up here? Do you have gravity powers? Did I get them all in that shot? I am the Gravity Queen. Oh, sorry, I just busted someone's air conditioner. I feel really bad about that, too. Yeah, gonna spend a lot of time thinking about the discomfort and inconvenience I just put someone through because I was landing a little bit harder than I should have. Alright. We see any more sparkly things? Let's go there. More sparkly things. Alright. Anything else? I think that's the guy we talked to, that orange blob over there. Alright. Well, sure. Upgrade health, upgrade recovery time. And the sliding kick, why not? Alright. To the sewer! Is that a... what icon is that? Is that side quest? That might be side quest. Which might mean new costume! Yeah, side mission, okay. But before we do that, let us talk to the people who want to talk to us. I totally would have put a gem right on top of that thing, but oh well. Hey dude, nice jacket. You should probably, like, does it zip from the top? Or did your zipper break and just split on the bottom and you just left it open like that? You look like a dork. Don't do that. Anyway. Cat, is that you? Who are you? We were worried sick about you. It's been ages. Oh, you're the college dude, right?
Cat, it's so good to see you. We thought something bad had happened.
Newt, Echo, I'm sorry I worried you. Actually, I have to ask you something. Have either of you seen anything that looks like a giant flying temple? Or heard any rumors about one? A giant flying temple? No, can't say I've heard about anything like that. How about you, Echo? No, sorry, haven't heard a thing. Oh. Hey, where are you guys headed? Can I come? Oh, well, we're off to join in on some military exercises. Oh, did you guys join the army? No, it's part of the new school curriculum. All the students have to go, even if they don't want to, and we don't. Hush, you don't want any of the teachers to hear you talking like that. You'll be expelled. Man, Hexville has really changed. Hexville? Hexville's fine. Even the schools are different. Okay, who else wants to talk to the great and powerful cat? 267. Alright. Bit of a walk. Chinese detour. I also like the fact that the animation on Cat, quote, flying through the air, is not designed to look like, you know, Superman. She's literally just kind of falling through the air, and I really like that touch. I think that's cool. Oh, look at that. Hello, person over there. I see you. But before I talk to you, that might be one of our ghost peoples. So let's... Are you a ghost peoples? Yeah, this is the wife. How long have I wandered this world, I wonder? When I was a child, my mother told me about people who were taken away in gravity storms, only to come back like nothing ever happened. They said that when they entered the storm, they were surrounded by a bright light before losing consciousness and drifting to sleep. When they reawakened, they were back in their homes. Sometimes I wonder if this is all a dream too. Maybe if I can wake up, I'll be back with my husband and everything will be back to normal. Where could he be? Why can't I wake up and go home? If somehow you can hear me, I hope you can find... And she disappears. But you'll see in the upper right, Travelers 10 out of 16, so I guess we have to find them 6 more times. And I don't know if that's missable at all. But it's definitely something, if there are pieces that are missing, I would go back through the game to find them. Because I'm a completionist like that. So far as I know, gems are not on any type of global counter, like there's 10,000 gems in the game and you found this many of them. Otherwise I'd probably be here forever. There's just a lot of them. Alright. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I see you. Oh, and I see some over there too. Whoop. Kind of fell there. There. Okay, now maybe we can talk to whoever wants to talk to us. If I don't see any more purple goodies.
Thud.
Nice landing, cat. Hi, sir. Long live... With him in charge, we've got nothing to fear. Denelica, sure. This guy's pretty intense. I better back away. Hail to our beloved leader! Hail our proud army! A new age has dawned on Hexville! Long live Denelica! Long live Denelica! Oh man, you're putting too much sugar on your frosted flakes in the morning, buddy. Chill. Hey, Pigtails. What do you think of that guy over there? Kind of intense, right? Hello? I know some people faint in the mere presence of the Queen of Gravity. Yep, happens all the time. Don't feel bad, goats do it too. Alright. Who else wants to talk to the Queen? Hey, kids. There you are! I did it! I found your letter! Huh? Do I know you? And what letter? The letter you sent me looking for? I found it. See, it's from your boyfriend. Okay, she lost a letter to her boyfriend, and so we went to look for it, and that's what led us to the school kids in the other dimension. But we're back a year later, so I don't know if she doesn't remember, or... I don't know. Dearest love, soon I will leave your side. Though death may part us, our love will remain for all time, forever yours. Oh, that guy. So hard to remember things from a whole year ago, you know? Listen, sweetie, can you toss that for me? Oh, she's moved on. Aw, well, it happens. What? But he kept on searching for this letter, even after he died. That's true, we met his ghost. And you sent me halfway down the world to find it. Look, he was a nice guy, but I'm with someone else now. This new fella's quite the catch, too. He's a real up-and-comer in Mayor Denelica's political party. Anyway, what's past is past, right? Bye-bye. Yeesh. Can people change that much in just a year? Yeah. The city doesn't look like anything like I remember it, too. What happened here? Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, she is being a little bit cold and callous. Well, she's being very cold and callous, but it has been a year, so it's okay to move on. If we just came back, like, the next day and she'd moved on, I don't think that relationship worked in the first place. Alright. Let's see. Alright, up we go. Whoop, I think we just accidentally dragged someone with us. Oh. Accidentally. Is that there? Is where are we looking here? I think it's gonna be under. Oops. Oh, did I just land on the building? Yeah. Mm-hmm. There we are. Hello, person I'm sure I know. I thought things would be different, but now I'm out of a job. I got swindled. Swindled? By who? The new mayor, Denelica. I thought anyone would be better than that idiot Balsley, the Ballsy. Yes, Ballsy. The former mayor was Ballsy. I mean, Denelica really looked like a man who would take charge, but all he did was put all his energy into the military, and now the city's a mess. I see what you mean. I used to really like this place. By the way, has Raven been spotted around here lately? Raven? No, come to think of it, she vanished around the same time you did. Oh, I see. Where are the children's? Hi, dog. I wish I could pet you, but there's no button for that. You two. You three. I'm okay. Oh, hey. Alright, so I think we've talked to everybody. So now... we'll just do that side mission that I saw as soon as I'm done collecting shiny things. Okay, that's the move forward mission, but we don't want to do that yet. We want to do the side mission, which is way up there. Alright. And we'll probably get a new costume out of it, because all the side missions have granted us new costumes. And new costumes make everything better. How good is your game? Well, add costumes to it, and it will be better. That's just how the math works out. Dress-up mode makes every game better. Oh man, there's goodies all over the place. Man, Cat better have some amazing Dr. Scholl's or something in her shoes. With all the hard landings she does. Only whoop, get up on there. Alright. Okay. Well, you look friendly. Oh, and you're immune to gravity. Alright. Alright. Or since it's a part 2, maybe a outfit we've already worn. Alright, Special Forces Headquarters. Looks like this is the right place. Hey, you there! This area is off limits to civilians. And people who can fly. I'm Kat, the Gravity Queen. And I'm here to see Yuri... the commander of the Special Forces. Did you say Kat? So you're the shifter, eh? Hold on. Beep. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. I'll send her right up away. I'll send her up right away, sir. Click. The commander is waiting on the battleship. You can go inside. We'll issue you a visitor's pass. So the army really wants us to fight for them. We kind of like doing our own thing, though, so we've been a bit reluctant. So these little... Oh, well, we'll see it in a sec, probably. So the cutscenes, Yuri should be on the bridge. Oh, okay, I wasn't going to wander around then. Have you come around to the idea of enlisting, Shifter? Well, I'm not sure yet, but so much has happened in the last year, I wanted to find out more about what's been going on since I was away. Alright, let me fill you in then. When Denelica came to power about a year ago, when you left us, we received the go-ahead to form the Jellyfish Special Forces Unit, which is the best name ever, to better respond to the growing Nevi threat. Thanks to us, the Nevi aren't a problem anymore. You're not going to be a problem, are you? What are you talking about? Why would I be a problem? Sea Wasp, stand down. The Jellyfish can use all the help we can get, and the Shifter would make a powerful ally. Let's see, I want my name to be, Seahorse. Or Manatee. Yeah, we could. Wait, what's a good catfish? Yes, catfish. I am now catfish. My apologies, sir. Although the Nevi threat has been contained, their behavior is so unpredictable that we can't rest until the last of their kind are eradicated. Shifter! We could use someone like you, and I think you'll find it easier to understand the changes that have occurred in Hexville from the inside. It would be nice to fight alongside someone for a change. Alright, I'll take you up on your offer. Excellent! Sea Wasp, prepare a uniform for the new recruit. Yes! And take her through basic training. Ellipses. Yes, sir. Come with me for your uniform. Yay, we got the special uniform costume. Or special forces costume. It's pink. Oh, and we get a ponytail. Nice. And a trophy. And a cowlick. I feel so professional in this thing. It fits like a glove. What do you think? Do I look good in uniform? Ellipses. I'll expect you to obey my orders. Now follow me to basic training. Okay. Permit. Is everything ready? Yes, the training ground is ready. You're free to begin the trial. Roger that. Come with me, Shifter. It's catfish. I'll explain the rules when we get there. Now let's go over the rules. The following trial is designed to test combat reflexes. Nevi dummies have been set up throughout the area. Dummies? But I'm already used to fighting the real thing. A soldier must maintain composure in the face of any challenge. You can't let things get out of control. That kind of attitude isn't just dangerous to you, it's dangerous to everyone around you. I'm not dangerous. Yes, ma'am. So I just need to complete the trial, right? You don't need to do anything. If you want to quit, feel free to go home. I can keep the uniform, right? Why is she so mean? I'm not going anywhere. The combat readiness trial is conducted in pairs in order to bring out the best in new recruits through competition. I will be your partner today. Lucky me. Alright, let's just get this started. I'm always ready for action. Harumph! Permit! Our new recruit says she's ready. Begin the trial. Roger that. Commencing the trial. Nevi dummies are ready for deployment. Destroy the dummies. And whoever destroys the most wins. Ooh. Alright. Do. And I've completely forgotten how to play this game in the week it's been since I last played it. Whoop. Oh, it's on the other side of the building. Lovely. There you are. Okay, dive kick! So that's basically how the game works. You just dive kick everything. For combat, rather. The Sea Wasp and Shifter are neck to neck. And I'm... Where are you guys? Oh, there we are. Hi. Alright. A winner is me! The Shifter is currently in the lead. Well, of course I am. No one can beat the catfish. Oh, hey, you jerk. You took my Nevi. Nope, mine. Whee! Whoops. Oh, you jerk. You keep stealing my targets. And I keep seeing these lights. They look like Nevi to me. Sea Wasp is in the lead, because I can't find any... why am I... Well, oh, did I run out of, Must have ran out of gravity juice. Yeah, well, I also can't find any targets, so... Oh, for crying out loud! Sea Wasp, you jerk. Damn! Well, she has a gun. Yeah, I don't see any more enemies. There we are. Did I hear someone going, help? Wait, was that someone yelling? Meow. I can't leave now. They'll think I left the trial. I'll be kicked out of the special forces. I know. It's not in my nature to ignore someone in trouble. Alright. Find the source of the yell. What just happened? Uh-huh. What the hell is going on? Maybe I was just running in the wrong direction. Hi, person. Who are you? I don't recognize you. Are you a new recruit? Are you hurt? Is it serious? I better get you to a hospital. No, you can't do that. I'm in the middle of an important mission. I was just promoted to Special Forces. I can't let them down now. We follow a strict code. Once underway, the mission takes first priority. I just have to fight the pain. I stood in a fire. I don't mind pain. It sounds like you're losing that fight. And look at you. You can barely move. You need to get that wound looked after. I need to get this message to the commander. This is my chance to get noticed. Ellipses. How about I help you? I just have to deliver you and the message to the commander, right? You can't do that. If they saw a new recruit helping me, I'd never hear the end of it. We'll just keep that between ourselves then. Besides, what good are you going to be to the jellyfish if you let that injury get worse? Just let the catfish help, and once you've delivered the message, get yourself to a hospital. Ellipses. Alright, buddy. You're coming with me. Let's fly! And I guess I could just throw you there. Bye. Oh, you can't do that. Wait, did I drop him? Did I? Oops. Oops! I just dropped him. He's dead now. Oops. Alright, fine. We'll set you down rather than throw you at the goal. Commander, I have important orders straight from the central government for your eyes only. Good work, soldier. These orders are crucial to the next step of our plan. If these had fallen into the hands of the resistance... Thank you, sir, but I can't take all the credit. If he tells them I helped, he might get in trouble. Commander, this soldier is hurt. Is there a doctor on board who can look after his injuries? Shifter, what are you doing back here? Shouldn't you be undergoing basic training with Sea Wasp? Commander, I'm afraid we have bad news to report about our new recruit. Uh-oh, here it comes. The shifter left in the middle of basic training. I recommend the candidate for immediate dishonorable discharge. Was I really admitted in the first place? Well, they did give me a uniform. If I tell the truth now, I'll get that soldier in trouble. Well, I guess if that's your decision, I don't have any choice but to. Commander, abnormal gravity fluctuations are occurring around Venderson. We've got Nevi inbound. Nevi? Here? No, she fell. Not pigtails. No, those fish-looking ones are kind of pains. Also, kind of uninspired monster designs. They're just goopy purplish shapes. That's a boring monster design for me. I mean, there are different goopy shapes, but it's still kind of boring. Hopefully the next game gets better enemies. Reports of Nevi are coming in from all over Venda Center. Citizens have been ordered to evacuate. The local authorities have requested assistance from the jellyfish. Nevi, we have to get out there and help those people. Evacuation of civilians takes first priority. Do your best to keep collateral damage to a minimum. Sea Wasp, do whatever you can to keep the Nevi from spreading further downtown, then back up the rescue forces if you can. Roger that, heading out. Shifter, basic training is over. It's time to see how you handle real action. From now on, your codename is Sea Cat. That was close. How about Sea Catfish? Sea Cat, get yourself downtown and rescue any stranded civilians. Sea Cat? That's kind of a weird name. Yes, sir, heading out. Beep. Civilians spotted downtown around Main Street. Sea Cat, head down there ASAP. Oh, that's me. Roger that, ma'am. Heading out. The closest evacuation zone is the Loop Line Station. When you've secured the civilians, escort them there. The area above the building skyline is off limits. It will be under heavy fire, and we can't afford to have any civilian casualties. Okay, I'll stay low. Alrighty. Let's see. Well, I know that we need to get civilians, but first things first. Okay, now that the important part is taken care of. Where? Whoops, I just fell down a hole. Oh, there's one. Hello, sir. You're coming with me. Isn't this fun? No, get away from me, space fish. Did I drop him? Where is he? I think I just killed somebody. I honestly can't tell. That's kind of a problem with the game, is sometimes I could not tell if I had the guy with me or not. Whoop. I hit a floating submarine. I've saved one civilian. How many civilians live in this city? Hi! Would you like to go to the train station? Alright, let's see, where are we going? Over here. Alright, maybe I should just, you know, get rid of you, since you're in the way. And you. Yeah, whoop, where are you going? Alright. That ought to help. See you. Whoop, I see you right there. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Oh, you respawn. That's cheating. Cheater. Cheater, space squid. Alright. We're doing good. We've saved 3 people out of a population of 10,000. So, yeah, making progress. I'm not sure what I just hit there. Alrighty. Well, why don't you cry about it? I'm gonna take all these boxes with me, too. Did I drop her because I fired boxes? I probably did, didn't I? Alright. Oh, well, at least she landed somewhere soft. Was I not close enough? All citizens, all 4 of them. Be spotted near the loop line station 2. Head out there. Alrighty. Let's go, Dusty. Yes, that's where I'm going. Excuse me for a moment, I need to go get a healing thing. There we go. Alright. Alright, let's go. Oh, crap. Ow. And I do not have child. Oh, son of a bitch! Alright, fine. Special attack! Whoop. Other stuff. There. Now leave me in peace. Oh. That doesn't look comfortable at all. Where are we going? Okay, this way. I'm too high? Okay. We'll go under then.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? The whole new world. I want my mommy and daddy. Yeah, they're probably inside. Thanks, soldier lady. I'm glad you're here for us, especially after that gravity girl went away. I want to be a soldier like you. She doesn't know who I am. You can be anything you want. I'm sorry, I used to think you were scary, but I don't think that anymore. Thanks for saving me. You're welcome. Now go find your mommy and daddy. They're probably not dead. Alright. Yeah, well that's where I'm heading. Stop yelling at me. I can't go through a solid building. Alright. Got hit by a fish again. Alright. Hi, you're coming with me. No, bad fish. Leave me alone. Alright, where are we going? This way. Alright. And a couple more. Again, can't stop yelling at me for going under the buildings because you don't like it when I go above them, and I can't go through them, so stop yelling at me. Alright, let's see. Well, hello there. Let's see. Alright, hi there, person. Do I have you or not? I do not. And I still don't have you, even though I'm standing exactly right next to you. There we go. Okay, I've got you. That's what we're doing. Alright, one more. Screw you, Space Squid. And I missed. Ah, what a jerk. And, alright. Alright. Beat. Whenever you're breaking through a perimeter, head to the plaza, and guard. Okay. Defeat the Nevi. What the hell is this? Hi guys. And I completely missed with my uber special attack, so
Oh, that's a fire hydrant, not a Nevi. Whoops. I'll take that green thing, thank you. I'm going to die. Yep, dead. I did not play that very smartly. Yeah. Alright, well, they just keep those Nevi away from the evacuation zone, which I'm not sure exactly where that is, but... Oh, focus on the flyers. Oh, okay. Sure, I can do that. There's one. I really do hate these fish ones. Ah, damn. Well, that didn't help at all. Yeah, by the time I find them, I'm already hit, so... Yeah, they just keep coming. It's kind of a problem. And they're completely missed. And completely missed again. And again. There we go. I don't know where the evacuation zone is. You've literally never told me. And I'm dead. I mean, I assume it's that the loop station there? I'm guessing that's what it is, but I don't know. Because it's not marked and you don't tell me. Which is kind of silly. Alright, now that we know to handle the ones in the air and not the ones on the ground, another thing that would have been nice if they had actually told me at the outset. See, I'm guessing that's the evacuation zone right there, but I don't know for sure. It's not like it's marked or anything. I really hate these fish guys. See, they slam into you before you even see them. And it's not like I have a radar where I can tell where the hell anything is. I mean, there's those. Yeah, see, that's kind of the irritating thing about some of the enemies, is by the time you find them, they're already... See, I spin the camera around to get the guy and I'm already hit. And this is another trope in video games that I don't really like, and that's the endless battle, where enemies just warp in, and you never have any sense of how well you're doing or how far along you are. And that's just kind of annoying. I'm not dealing with... I have not touched a single enemy on the ground, so don't bother me about that. I'm taking care of that... Oh, okay, so now you want me to handle the ones on the ground. Fine. I remember in, what was it, No More Heroes 2, there's this marathon battle like in a parking lot that goes on for so long that I was beginning to think that the game had glitched. Like, because enemies just kept spawning, and there were so many waves of enemies, and there was no counter counting down how many waves you had to do. I was like, is the game broken, or are there literally that many waves of enemies? Yay! The plaza is contained. Woo. We are awesome. Awesome are we. Even though we died 2 or 3 times. Seacat, you did well on your first mission. I can see we've gained ourselves a valuable ally. I would have done even better if you had explained things to me, like focus on the things in the air, or where exactly the evacuation point I'm protecting is. Honestly, I don't know if that really would matter much as far as my strategy goes, but eh. A little girl told me about all the good you've done. You were there for the city when I wasn't. Gratitude is a rare award for a soldier. Treasure it. There are many civilians who don't support us or the new government, but at the end of the day, we have to fight for what we believe in. Seacat, we're about to undertake an important operation. I hope that you can join us in seeing it through. Ellipses. Sea Wasp seems kinda upset. I've been meaning to ask, but Sea Wasp and Seacat are code names, right? So what's your real name? I was just, curious. I am a soldier, and only a soldier. Sea Wasp is the only name I need. Oh, get a life. Okay, well, Sea Wasp it is then. Her name is Unica. Dude, that's not really your place, but, Commander, with all due respect! Unica, I know it hasn't been easy growing up in these special circumstances, but I hope you can learn to work together with Seacat. I'm sure that... Why isn't it Sea Unica, then? I'm sure the 2 of you will make me proud. Yes, ellipses, sir. Seacat, that goes for you too. I expect you and Sea Wasp to set an example for the troops. That is all for today. Dismissed. So Sea Wasp's name is Usina, huh? Yeah, or Unica, rather. It's actually kind of cute. Yes, sir. Come on, Dusty. Let's go home for some R&R. Meow. And we're taking our groovy new threads with us. And we got a trophy. And so ended my first mission as Seacat, the newest member of Hexville's Special Forces, the Jellyfish. They were there for Xville when I wasn't, and I had them to thank for keeping the city safe. I would later find that safety can come at a cost, but that's a story for another time. My reputation seems to be improving. Do we do another one? Or... oh, well, we got another side mission. Nice. What was I doing? Oh, right, I wanted to see. Now we are Gravity Star. Sweet. We can up our gauge usage a little bit when we get some more baubles. That's about it. Alright, well, I think that's enough. So, that gives you a good look at Gravity Rush. It's... actually, let's go back to our home real quick. That's a good place to end. It's an interesting game. It's got a lot I like. It is a bit rough around the edges. Oop, come on. But if you can find it for cheap, like pick it up for 15 bucks, I'd recommend it. You're going to have to get a digital copy because the physical copy is like $150 or some obnoxious thing. And she has lots of costumes. So she has her Special Forces thing, a maid costume, her default college, and catsuit spy outfit. So, yeah, so... as I said at the beginning, this is a bonus stream because we raised a lot of money for Rady Children's Hospital. I said I'd do an extra stream for every $100 we raised, and we raised $1,200. So this is the first of 12. I'll be doing 11 more throughout the year. I can't guarantee every weekend. I'm actually on call, which is why I'm calling it, because I have to go back to work. But if there are games you would like me to play, give me some suggestions. I'm open to pretty much anything I can get my hands on. I mean, if it's extraordinarily... if it's something I have to buy, it's probably less likely. But, yeah, so that's Gravity Rush. Hopefully it gives, it's turned you... I've presented the game well enough to make you to pique your interest in the game. I think it's a great idea. It's an original and interesting mechanic. I think it has some room to grow, and I'm actually really interested to see how the sequel improves on a really great idea and concept and world and characters and story. So that's it for the first bonus stream. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. And I'll see you next time. Take care.